A great sexual shadow. Hi, for those who don't know me, my name is Jacqueline Proper. I used to be a professional dominatrix, and now I'm a Jungian depth coach focused on sexual shadow work. So there's a lot of ways that integration can happen. Sometimes it's simply a felt emotion you didn't feel or a new understanding of something that you didn't have before that gives you this epiphany that fundamentally changes how you see yourself at an identity level. But a lot of times, shadow integration comes up in our external world in practice. So let's say you start doing shadow work specifically around perhaps your people pleasing tendencies, not being able to ask for what you want in bed. When you start to do the shadow work and pull the threads and go, where could that have possibly come from? And you start looking at some of your patterns with non-judgment to actually see what is the pattern here, what's going on. Perhaps you realize I always have had problems with boundaries with my mother who was emotionally abusive or narcissistic or whatever. There's a clear recognition of like, okay, this pattern, this behavior is mirroring something that happened to me in early life. Then you kind of get tested. Then what happens is you'll actually start attracting certain scenarios to test out your newfound identity, your new boundaries, the new way you said you're going to communicate. Maybe you'll get more opportunities with sexual partners where they'll actually ask you, hey, how did you enjoy yourself? Hey, what would feel good to you? Or you're in a situation where you're not totally enjoying yourself, and now you have the awareness and consciousness to say, I can say something here or do something different. And real shadow integration happens there. It happens in the practice. We're essentially rewiring our neural pathways and our nervous system to be able to have this experience that we do ultimately want. Or maybe you say, fuck it, I'm ready to put myself out there. I'm ready to start dating again. I'm ready for love. And then suddenly, a lot of people want to date you. How does that make you feel? If you want to learn more about this or you're ready to start this work, hit the link in my bio. There's a link in there for a free sexual shadow work. It's a workbook. It's a download that will take you through an inquiry process to show you where you need to focus most when it comes down to your sexual shadow. I'm also hosting a free workshop in a couple of weeks. It's going to be the 101 on all things sexual shadow and how Jungian psychology intertwines with sexuality. The psychology behind all of your freaky desires. And next month, I'm launching an immersive program. It's going to be 7 weeks long, where we're going to be diving really deep into all of it and doing a full-blown alchemical transformation around your sexuality and sexual expression. I have the waitlist up now. If you put your email on the waitlist, you will get $100 off when it launches next month. This is the work you didn't know you needed in your self-development journey, but it will change your life.